Let me start recording. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Today we are going to discuss about Inflapro calculations in the series Inflapro 02 part number 01. There is already an Inflapro pages in the playlist. Therefore, I call this as Inflapro 2. Explanation about Inflapro and demo of part 01. Disclaimer. I am Brahmadeshan bnvenkataraman. This video presentation is for information, educational and estimation purposes only and not to recommend buy or sell, invest or redeem your funds. Every investment has its own associated risks and without knowing the risk, don't invest. I am neither an agent nor a broker nor any advisor, simply an analyst with computer background. The software I have developed works on Google Chrome and Firefox browsers and did not work satisfactorily in Microsoft Internet Explorer when the software was developed 15 years ago in 2010. Now it is working in Microsoft Edge browsers. Let us go to calculator online at bnvenkat.com. And here is the summary. Before going to summary, let us go into the calculator. Yes. Here is the home page bnvenkat.com. You simply type bnvenkat.com in address line. You will get this home page. In the home page, we have got a link called Inflapro top page and other pages in the same program like LIC pension, ICJ pension, SBI pension, custom menu, education loan, mark LIC and a few others like Muttamil, etc. Okay, now let us click this Inflapro top. Click for Inflapro top. Inflapro. As I mentioned already, this software works on Firefox and Google Chrome and does not work on Internet Explorer. Of course, presently it is working on Microsoft Edge. Inflapro is the calculation for method of inflation protection, inflation protected return on investment. It provides periodical payout on fixed deposit, pension, etc. on the principal amount at increased value of increased value to the extent of inflation protection compared to the previous year same period. For example, if the principal is 12 lakh rupees and interest rate is 8% compounded monthly, 8% per annum compounded monthly for 25 years, then a conventional method won't get the amount of rupees 8,000 per month because we have taken 12 lakh, 8% per lakh, 8%, it is 8,000 per lakh and for 12,000, 8,000 rupees per month. Inflapro method depending on the inflation protection level and other parameters. One may get around rupees 2,900 per month in the first year, 3,200 in second year, and in 25th year, 29,200. Approximation figure. It is slightly more than that. We'll come to see about this later in the custom page. This site bnvenkataraman provides a chart of dozen schemes equivalent to one type of conventional method of payout. It gives about dozen methods. There is another site bnv.bvraghav.com wherein for each of dozen options other custom parameters one can use the provided calculator and work out detailed statements with audit proof calculations, etc. However, now let us see about this custom calculation of 12 lakh rupees, 8% per annum, 25 years. This will see this custom. The custom page, it is asking for principal, periodicity, etc. Principal, let us split up as 12 lakh rupees. Yes, 12 lakh rupees. And compounding frequency, let us take it monthly. And inflation percentage protection, that is inflation protection, inflation constant is 10% per annum. We can change it, but we will leave it as such. Enter interest rate 8%, let it be. And decimal is a grow effect, but I will just given a provision. Then for period is 25 years. And next is asking for moratorium, option 1, option 2, option 3. Let us keep it aside. Then let it be as such. Then it is. There are other parameters like lifetime pension, yes or no, and maturity value, yes or no, we are giving the maturity value, so that at the end of 25th year, one gets the purchase price back. Submit of it will come to next line. Customer option LIC. See, LIC got similar options, and option 3 provides for the return of purchase price. Now we keep it as 0. There is no LIC option, and now we can submit it. Submit is click here for submit, or you can click here, any one of them. You can submit it. Click submit. Then validation is okay, and click for submit. Again we can click here or click here in the same place, no problem. We click at the validation point, it has calculated. Here it's option 1, option 2, 3, 4, etc. We can hide these option 2 corresponding options, option 3. Now we can see only option 1, option 4, option 7 and option 10. Of course, last option 13, the cumulative option. In option 1, for a principal of 12 lakh rupees at rate of 8% per annum per month, the monthly pension works out, monthly amount works out to 8,000 rupees. You may call it pensioner SWP or FD interest, etc. 8,000 rupees per month. And in option 4 it is 2,173. You can see the audit table by clicking the corresponding column. Say this column is 8,000 rupees, then the audit table works out to be whatever the interest earned per month is paid out. This is the fixed amount. On the other hand, if you click on option 4, we'll get the corresponding audit ball. Start with 12 lakh and it has got posted, it's an interest of 8,000 rupees, but the payout was only 2,973 and balance is accrued and earned the same interest rate and in the same account continues. Then up to here in this case up to 17 years there is an increase in closing balance, and after that from up to 16 years there is an increase, say there is 17 years, up to 17 years there is an increase. Afterwards 18th year onwards it decreases, the closing balance decreases, but the payment payout is more than the 8% interest. But this has been available, that is available from the closing balance. From closing balance, we withdraw certain part of it apart from this interest. Therefore, but it is always 10% increase. Payout is 10% increase. First year it is 2,972 or 73. Second year it is 297 more. That is approximately 300 rupees more. It also to 3,270.25 and so on. It is working. At the end, let us go back to the table 2, that is the annual gist of the summary. That is option 4. It varies from 2,973 up to 29,000 rupees. Say on 28th year also, in case of fixed one, you get 8,000 rupees. Now you get about 29,000 rupees. And this is reflected in the yield under the total interest payment, total payment benefit. In this case, in the fixed one, the total benefit is only 16 lakh. And in this in the option 4 of the inflation protection in this chart, it is 47.09 lakh. Okay. Now let us go to the summary of it and the PowerPoint presentation. Summary of return of the principal 12 lakh rupees at 8% per annum with the return of purchase price. Frequency monthly and term is 25 years. In the conventional one, the principal is 12 lakh rupees, Inflapro also 12 lakh rupees, same principal, and rate of interest is 8% same. That is, interest is posted fully, but payout differs. In case of conventional one, the payout will be 8,000 rupees per month fixed for 20 years, 25 years. In case of Inflapro option 4, the one which you are seeing, it is 2,973 per month and step up of 10% every year to 29,283 per month. Percentage of principal is 8% flat. Here, for the convenience sake, we can mention it as 2.973% to 29.283% in 25 years. End benefit, it is the same in both the case. That is, further pension amount is with 8,000 rupees only here also. And end benefit, return of purchase price is 12 lakh rupees. With the return of purchase price, the account gets closed and no further amount of PM per month. Hash total, is, in the first case it is, the conventional case it is 36 lakhs. In the Inflapro case it is 47.09 lakhs. Yield is another financial factor. Yield in this case works out to 8%, and yield in Inflapro case works out to 11.695%. Okay. We'll see more in the next session. Request viewers to use the calculator and use custom choices and explore it. In the next video, we will see more about this introduced option 1 and 4 of the Inflapro and the benefits of Inflapro. It will be useful to startup entrepreneur, but will be informative for others in general, to public and government. Request viewers to subscribe, like and share to like-minded people. Thanks for watching. Let me close the video, close the session. Let me stop recording.